Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing the next episode of how we can use AI to actually improve our TPT store, how we can actually make it better, get more sales, get more traction. Today's episode, we're actually going to look at using AI to improve SEO on our page. And I'm going to do this from the very beginning. We're assuming you're a new seller, you don't know what SEO is, you've heard of it. And we're going to go through how AI can actually be helpful in actually getting you on the right track to do that. Of course, you can go watch the YouTube videos on SEO. There's different podcasts, there's resources online. But at the same time, SEO is something we need to do. So as always, I'm using, let's have a look at that. Okay, here we are. So I've got a couple of windows open here. I've got my agent. I'm using ChatGPT 5.2, which is the latest one. I'm going to get my different options in here. Apologize as I'm looking up and down when I'm talking. So there's new few features in there. I've got 22 agents left for the month, but we won't do that at the moment. We're going to start off with deep research. And we're going to use the Ryzen model, which is RASEN. So we'll give it a role and then we give it instructions and so on until we get a response. And I'm actually going to tell it to actually tell me what SEO is. So if you know nothing about SEO, can you use AI to actually give instructions on doing that? I am a new seller, teachers. Hey, teachers. I have been told that SEO is important. Rank people find my resources. Why? They don't know anything about SEO. Research online and find information on SEO for TPT. Create a summary, includes what it is, who are the best people, learn from it, and most important steps are right I need to on my page. So I'll send that out and do actual deep research. What SEO often does is come back with clarifying questions. And this, what am I selling? Also, I'm selling number one, history resources. 2 is middle and high school. Well, I want to aim at. Number 3, put off my product listings. So it gives those clarifying points. I'll go off and do that research. I'll probably pause the video here at the moment while it actually does that. So what it's doing here is doing research. It's opened up a sidebar for me over here. And it's going to start displaying information. I can look at sources as well as activity. I might actually speed this bit of the video up so I can see what it produces. But I'm going to stop talking at the moment and just let it run. So what it's looking at here is doing the activity and looking at sources. In this case, it's found Miss Becker's classroom. I've watched some of their videos. They're very good. She does very well on TPT, and I think that is the one I'm thinking of. She does music, for example. Okay, we are back. So I would have skipped just that section because how long did it take? It took 6 minutes, seemed longer than that going through. So what it actually did, I'll go back through over here, is its activity. It's gone through lots of different websites, in this case, 19 sources online. They grabbed the information on SOE in terms of TPT. So if you're not sure about SOE, it's a really good place to start. And what it's actually done for me is I actually asked it to do strategies for new TPT sellers. In this case, middle and high school history context is what I do. So it's got definition on SOE is. I'm not going to go through in details. It's given credible sources like Lindsay Bowden, Mike, Lauren, Becca, and TPT seller blog itself, the official page. And I'm sure you've come across all these people. I've listened to them myself as part of my journey coming through. So definitely go check them out in the podcasts and their YouTube videos, what they also put online. But the advantage of doing AI that do this is actually you can just grab all their key points and bring them in, so you don't have to watch hours of different YouTube videos and clips. You get snippets, or you can go run one of their courses if you want. And then it's going through best practices, keyword research, niche focus, product titles, product descriptions, tags, categories, previews, thumbnails, and so on. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through that. But what I'm actually going to do is ask it to create a summary Word document. The information for later reference. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is download that for later on. If you're interested in getting a hold of it, I'll actually put a link in to my notes and I'll make that available to you as well if you actually want to grab it. Okay, let's create that document, download the file, and I'll have a look at that later on. I'm not going to do it now. Like I said, if you're interested in getting a copy of that, there'll be a link in my show notes belowhand. Okay, so we've got our information here. This is a good way to start and actually learn. Now, how can we use AI to improve what we've got? So two different ways. I'm actually going to go into here and type in history. I'm not going to choose my own store this time. I'm going to pick a random one. What's ranked the highest? Number one is this one here. That's very popular. 1,600 rankings. Lots of different ages. Don't know how long it's been around. Lots of reviews. Fantastic. So we're going to go here. Come back to SEO. Using the lessons information you just learned. Analyze the following by page 2. Page for SEO. And I'll ask you to do two things. Report on two things. One, what it does well. What can be improved. And I'll put the link in there for the product. So this is the report we've got coming out. It says it's got good, clear titles. Like I said, I'm not going through details. You can read these on the screen. It's got social proofs through the ratings, but obviously if you've been a long time, you're more likely to have more of those. Detailed description, which was with keywords. Relevant terms naturally. Naturally is very important. So you don't want to keyword stuff. You want to make it, or stuff it with keywords. You want to make it so it reads naturally like a normal sentence without keywords incorporated within that. It's got preview and thumbnails included. Multiple tag and grade levels. Great. What can be improved on it? It says the title could be more search focused and specific. They're in the bowl, the jar, cup. What do you mean? That's the wrong one. Well, look in front then. It's there somewhere. Okay. Now, what can be improved? This title could be more search focused and specific. So there's a suggestion here, the title there. Well, you also specify, which I haven't done that, is obviously TPT has an 80 character limit for the title. Expand usage specific terms. They will suggest putting in there things like biography, US research, celebrity poster, so on. A few lines of descriptions can be more SEO targeted. So it's got some suggested improvements. Description could be more structured sections, things like using bullet points, accurate curriculum standards, skills, and keywords actually into the description itself. So summary of improvements, you make a title more keyword rich and teacher search terms. Okay, so that's one there. So that's one that does very well. Okay, what we're going to look at doing is actually looking at my really old ones. One I haven't actually changed. So no, not that one. This one. This is one of my first really early resources. And this is it. This is the entire description here. So I'm going to put the link in here. And like I said, it literally is the product I uploaded. And this was done a long time ago. Do the same for this product, because obviously AI knows that within the conversation, things we've already done. And this is improved with 5.2, the latest version. I'm going to get it to have a look at what needs to be done here. Not sure why it's to move search mode. Well, it does well. Got some keywords. What can be improved? There's not a lot, but it does well, does it? Broadly helpful. Not much descriptions. Lots and lots of feedback here for what can actually do to improve it. So lots of feedback. There's lots can be improved on that. I'm going to do something a little bit different. Okay, using their lessons, we have from SEO, create a title and product page for this resource. What you can do is you can actually upload your resources under the AI platform, ChatGPT in this case, and get it to do the resource. Do it. I say make sure the title, give those limits. Title is only 8 characters in maximum length. So what I'm going to do, okay, I have to make a screenshot of this amazing resource. It actually is a good resource. It just hasn't been done. And I'm going to drop the resource in there. That is my resource. And I'm actually going to get to write it using the lessons that it's done. So what we can do while that's working is we can actually build like a project folder where we actually give it all the information lessons about what you need to do to write a good SEO page, and then actually drop resources and we make them in there to actually improve it. So what we're seeing is we can use it to analyze existing pages, and just said, so that other person's page had a lot of really good material. My page, which I did when I first started, that needs major updating, has had lots and lots of feedback and nothing very positive. So what it does there, it's come through a description, a product summary, printable worksheet, there, description, skills covered, who's it could be named for, Australian history, worldwide home front, that's pretty good. Years 9 to 12, can be used in year 9. year 10, upper school, senior school, what's included. There's one person. So there, I'm not going to obviously go change mine at the moment, but it's come up with a far better title than what I had. What's it got? Australian World War II Conscription Referendums Worksheet. So that sounds much better than what I got at the moment already. So already coming back from that, it's got improvements there for me. It's got a much bigger description. And let's see, let's do update. Let's update my listing. Let's see what it looks like. I don't think we'll sell many more of these at this time of year. And I'm going to drop that in there. Let's drop it in there. Like I said, I tend not to. So I've got some keywords in there. Oops. It's printable. I'm going to put no prep. I love no prep in there. World War I. What students do. So we can bold these. And there's the best for. And for best results, I give a suggestion. And then what you could do is link in referendum resources there to your other products. That's a good pairing resources there. I'm not going to change anything else on here. It's a PDF. Everything else looks good. It's only one page. That's case and reality is probably maybe 40 minutes worth. Use in conjunction with someone else. So let's have a look at this and we can save it. I do need a title, some thumbnails and an explanation on there. But once again, the title is already really, really good on there. It's more of an explanation of how to use it. Skills covered. Well, I didn't quite do that there. That's an example of how you can actually use AI to do initial SEO basic first, learning what it's about, if you're starting from scratch. 2, getting the expertise of other people who are actually already produce a lot of content online, or what gives SEO, and then how to apply it. And we've done that a couple of different ways. First is we pointed at an existing one, what can be improved, and it gave us feedback, something that's good, and it shows you even a description that's good. You can still continually improve your listings, and that's what a lot of the big stores do. And you've got people who do that. I then had it to look at one that was really poorly written, an example of a person's early attempt, which is mine before I really knew about SEO, with lots and lots of improvements. Actually, let's ask it to review. Okay, review the changes to the SEO on the page. Made changes, made a big difference. So just before we wrap up, we'll actually get it to actually analyze what it's actually produced. It'll be interesting when it comes back because it actually wrote the suggestions and put that in there. But it's obviously still going to pick up problems like no thumbnails, descriptions, the other aspects that TPT itself can do on the product page. So let's get it to have a look. And made difference. That's now structured for scanning. We've got clear sections and bullet points, what students best for. It also naturally expands keyword coverage. Added several high key intent terms and so on. But once again, still got lots of improvement to actually go in there. So I hope you found this useful. Like I said, something different each week. We will come back definitely to SEO and how we can actually create tools within AI to actually do that for you, to analyze it. But yeah, that's a good start for today. Got any questions, put them in the comments below. If you want to access the Word document of what's actually being produced there, I'll put a link below where you can actually download that as well. Okay. Till then, keep up the good work. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and make some money by helping your students. Thank you.